All right, so I get asked this question all the time. Why is California invading Idaho? Now, let's be real. Idaho is getting invaded by all different parts of the country. So the real question is, why are so many people choosing to move to the Idaho area? All right, so I'm Chase Craig with Own Boise, and I'm a native Idahoan, which I know is pretty rare, but I've been right here, born and raised in Boise, Idaho for the last 39 years. And I've seen our state and our area here in the Boise area change tremendously over the last 39 years. And a lot of people think that this just has happened over the last few years. And while that is true that we've had a large group of people move here in the last 2 or 3 years, the reality is we've had people flooding to our state ever since I've been here. We've had people come over and over and over, and we've been growing. So today, I want to tell you the top 3 reasons why I see people choosing to move to the Idaho area. So, and we'll hit on probably the most recent one as well at the end, why we've gotten such a recent push. So number one, the area itself has 4 full seasons. So you get an actual spring, you get a summer, you get fall, and you get winter. And we have so many things to do during those different seasons. Right now it's summer as I'm filming this, it's the middle of July. People are floating all the different rivers we have to float. They're fishing, they're hiking, they're biking, they're doing all of that. In the springtime, guess what? We have hunting seasons, we have more fishing seasons, there's lots of outdoor stuff to do. We have the most beautiful autumns and falls that you will ever see. It's just so wonderful to see the trees turn over. It's incredible. When you go into winter, we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 ski mountains within 2 hours of the Boise area. So that's Bogus Basin, we've got Tamarack, Brundage, we've got Donley, we've got Pomerelle. I think Soldier Mountain might be coming back. There's lots and lots of options to do stuff outdoors. And of course, you can sometimes get a white Christmas depending on where you're at. And then when we get over into the springtime, it's like the perfect amount of winter to get right into spring and start enjoying the chirping birds and the beautiful blooms. So the 4 full seasons allow a lifestyle in the Boise area that just attracts so many people. So the second reason we just talked about is the people. You know, all the people here, it's just a different vibe. You know, when I travel to other cities, especially big cities, it just feels like everyone is so stressed out and, you know, to be, I don't know, cliche, that rat race, like constantly rushing and honking. A light can't turn green for more than half a second without 75 horns. It'll be the opposite here in Idaho. A light will turn green and someone will wait 5 or 6 seconds to see if the person pays attention to the stoplight. And then they might do the tiniest little courtesy honk to get them going. It's a different vibe. You get people waving, you get people holding doors open. We have very little crime. You get a big city convenience with the small town Pacific Northwest feel and vibe. And that's what's attracting a lot of people. I mean, they come to visit, and then of course they're looking for how they can stay here. Now the third reason, and without getting too political, we'll let you draw your own conclusions based on what you see and hear. But the most recent push is because Idaho is just simply a less restrictive state. So people like that they can come here and they can do as they choose, and they have less opinions being forced upon them by their local and state governments. So that's been the most recent push. I mean, obviously with what's been going on with the pandemic, I think people like to be able to choose how they want to respond to a situation. And Idaho gives you that choice. So that's the top 3 reasons why people are choosing to move to the Boise area. If you've never been and you want to check out some homes or you want to check out some stuff, we've got great resources on our website at ownboise.com. We'll put the link in the description on YouTube below. You can check that out. Obviously, if you need a guide in terms of buying or selling real estate, that's what we're here to do. We'd love to help you out. I mean, you know, in the last 17 years of me selling real estate, I've been a part of over 3,500 transactions. And my anecdotal, just shooting from the hip, probably about 30% of those have been people buying from out of state and relocating here. So we love helping people relocate to the area. And, as an Idaho native, someone who's lived here my whole entire life and seen all the changes, I miss parts of that small, really, actually, not just small town feel, but small town. I miss that. And, who are we to be selfish and hold this great area and state away from the rest of the world? There's a reason people are choosing to move here. Give us a call and find out why. We'd love to help you out. Again, I'm Chase Craig with Own Boise at Keller Williams Realty Boise, and thank you so much for checking out the video.